Welcome to Wauchula in Hardee County and enjoy your visit.
I love Wauchula. It's my home. My family is here.
Well, here's Wauchula. We love it here.
I feel like I actually have two complete hometowns. You know, I have the one that I grew up in, but this community is my family.
Let me get you a little combo plate. Sliced brisket and then about a quarter pound of pulled pork.
I can just picture like the sewing machines lined up. We are so excited to be on Main Street.
My wife and I chose to come back here. We raised our family here. Wauchula in Hardee County is my home.
So our downtown is beautiful. We have a lot of local owned businesses that have been around the area forever, a lot of old buildings.
All the buildings were built in the 20s, 30s, 40s. So it gives you kind of that old, authentic Florida hometown feeling.
We are in Heritage Park. It's right in the heart of downtown Wauchula. I've always been involved in the downtown. The CRA and Main Street, they work hand in hand in a lot of ways because ultimately we want Wauchula to be a destination that people want to come to.
Our downtown is beautiful. We do get a lot of compliments. We started streetscaping shortly after I came on with the city. I was here to be able to see that transformation, and not only along Main Street, but along the Highway 17 corridor. Now with the added landscaping and the pavers and the banners and things like that, that we're making sure add that nice aesthetic to our hometown. It's beautiful. Thankfully, we were able to expand that and add to that project and that partnership with DOT and the community input from the very beginning of designing the project. So we want to be able to continue that and extend that across 17 and up and down 17, so it's a walkable community.
US 17 is the economic lifeblood of this community. All of our commerce moves north and southward through this area.
Yeah, 3 lanes, it's the artery, kind of right through the center of town. Anything that's going north and south is the road you have to take.
It obviously benefits us in a good way that's where the majority of our traffic is flowing. I think one of the downsides is that it is a lot of commercial traffic, a lot of fast moving traffic. You've got some of these trucks coming through at 50 miles an hour. The buildings are really tied up to 17, so it's not the most walkable area. It's a little scary to not have any type of buffer between the building and the traffic. It's loud, it's scary. You don't want to trip over the curb.
Traffic is fast. It can sound like a freight train goes by sometimes. My daughter goes to gymnastics just 2 blocks from my office. She's 9, so I'm not going to just send her out on her own into the world, but I wouldn't send her to or from my office to gymnastics by herself because she has to cross 17. I don't feel like it's safe. I don't feel like traffic is slow enough. I feel like people are flying to beat the red lights. I don't know that people pay enough attention. Downtown's the heart of the city. It's the county seat, and so we want that economically viable downtown. It's where we've been able to work with our Industrial Development Authority to provide incentives to make those things happen.
Jessica Newman, she is absolutely one of the most invigorating young ladies that I've ever been associated with. She is constantly analyzing and dreaming of how they can make Wauchula into a better place.
We want that livable downtown. So we're trying to improve on some of the amenities that we're offering the residents. We have long-term goals of renovating our auditorium, but we want to see plays and performances and things happen in there like we used to years ago. We had a movie in there today for kids, which was great. So after the movie, some of the kids walk right over to the main scoop. They get their ice cream.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll make you a banana split.
We're co-owners of the Main Scoop, and then I have the fresh produce and barbecue right here on the corner of 4th Avenue and Main Street. We set just far enough off 17, it's kind of hard to see us unless you're looking for us. I'd like to be able to attract more traffic to our location.
We wouldn't have made it this far if it hadn't been for everybody that's pulls together and helps out. You just feel like everybody in the community's family.
We hope that we can stay here for in the long term and, continue to grow like we are.
We want businesses here. We want a place that we can live and work.
So we've been working now for about 15 years to develop a more diversified manufacturing economy. And we're hoping that the people that work in these manufacturing businesses that we've recruited to come to Hardee County will spend their money in downtown Wauchula.
And to do that, we need businesses, we need people that are gonna walk and shop and dine downtown. The foot traffic is huge. So a couple of things that we're trying to work on to generate that foot traffic downtown. One is to try to recruit some businesses downtown.
When our riveter came about, I felt like it was an opportunity made in heaven for us, because they have a very large following of people that just love their product.
It's 4th of July weekend. We're celebrating in a big way here at QVC. It's also our Riveter Today Special Value Day.
We are on Main Street at the corner of Main Street and 17. So we're super excited to become a part of downtown. We manufacture handbags that provide mobile flexible income for military spouses across the country. This building has such character to it and will provide such a neat experience for people to come in and see and have be able to experience our manufacturing up close and personal in an absolutely gorgeous and historic building that we can do something to preserve and help to enhance downtown Wauchula. Traffic flow and parking will be an important aspect for us, and making sure the logistics of people getting across the street. This side of 17 is not as much traffic for Main Street, so getting people across this side will be important because most of the other stores and things are on the other side of Main Street, so it'll be important for people to be able to safely cross over to us here.
Well, we definitely want downtown to be a walkable downtown, and that is a struggle. We are divided by not one, but two 17s. Now that we have more things happening east of northbound 17, it's even more important that we have that connectivity between what's happening here in the park with all the way down to our riveter, our auditorium, and to the main scoop. To walk, for a lot of people, they won't do it because they have to cross two 17s. Not because it's too far, it's really not, but it's two 17s, 6 lanes of traffic.
We certainly would love any type of aesthetic enhancement that can happen to US 17 as it comes through Wauchula, but we have this conflict of aesthetics and functionality. The traffic volume through this area continues to grow, especially the truck traffic. I am all for helping aesthetics to make downtown Wauchula look better, but I'm concerned about decreasing functionality.
I get traffic needs to flow, but we still want to be able to accomplish a walkable downtown at the same time.
The vision for the downtown in 10 or 20 years would be for it to be a destination where people want to come from out of town to come to Wauchula and Hardee County to shop, dine, and ultimately live and work here.
We can't do it alone. We need the IDA's help, and now you're throwing in a state agency, FDOT, in there to help things as well. You can't ask for more than that.
I hope that there's that community engagement and feedback that FDOT really needs in order to design and present a perfect project for our community, one that is representative of those desires of our residents. We want this project, whatever it ends up ultimately being, to be the right fit for our community.
I think working with the Florida Department of Transportation, that everybody in that room has the right good intentions. We want it to be better. That's the main point, it's just whatever is the best idea is the idea we want to do, right?
Well, nothing remains the same. There's change that's constantly going on. So we have to be aware of those changes and try to keep Wauchula on the cutting edge of adapting. And I hope that if our efforts are correct, we will be successful.
So I got 2 little boys, and I think about when I leave here, I stop being mayor. I just want to make sure that whatever I do, whatever we do as a commission, that we've left it in a better place.
And we want it to be a place that kids want to come back to after they graduate high school. So creating those jobs, creating that environment that they're proud of is really key.
Thank you so much for visiting our Riveter and learning more about our story. We cannot wait to be located in our new building on Main Street, and we look forward to seeing our grand opening.
Appreciate your business. Thank you very much.